What is going on YouTube? This is TheNorthVeil here, and I have part 2 to my Pokemon Showdown matches. I'm going to try to give you as much Showdown uploads as I can. I'm also thinking about doing a Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire monotype walkthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and get those recorded and narrated and all that good stuff in the next few days. I just got a little bored here. It's before my workout, so I'm going to go ahead and just ladder a bit. So let's see where it takes us. I have been battling a little bit before this, but I was doing pretty good. But it was on my team before. And I also made a new team. Yeah, it has Garchomp. And right now Garchomp is like the second most used Pokemon in the Pokemon servers. Oh, hold on, let me turn this down real quick. Yeah, okay, there you go. Like I was saying, yeah, Garchomp is the second most used Pokemon in Pokemon right now, which is really good. So the most annoying thing on this team is probably that Mamoswine, just because, like, as you can tell, I have Mamoswine in my team. So we're gonna go ahead and lead off with Manectric here. And if he leads with Mamoswine, I'm pretty much fucked. But he leads off with Vivillon, which is fine with me. Also, if you guys don't have it, your fancy pet Vivillon is available to download as an event. We finally reached the 100 million trades on GTS, so go ahead and just celebrate by claiming yours. And right here I'm just going to go ahead and go into my Ferrothorn, just because, you know, Ferrothorn can eat up a hit from this thing. Or, my thought process was I can go ahead and dodge the Sleep Powder. But he decides to Quiver Dance, I guess predicting that. And then he decides to switch on to Espeon. I'm not sure why he would make that play. I'm just going to go for the Garbo. Why the hell would he do that? Probably predicting the SR. Not much of a problem. Right here, I'm going to switch back out to Manectric here. And instead of going for the Volt Switch again, I'm going to go for the Flamethrower just to kind of break. Oh, he has Imperfect Fire. That's interesting. I was kind of half expecting that too. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower just to kind of break Mamo if he decides to walk in. Because Mamoswine is pretty much a threat. Oh, but he decides to quit. Alright. As you can see, I'm really low on the ladder. I was playing for the past few days and I had some shit hacks and I was just rage quitting all over the place. So that's pretty bad on my part, but we're gonna go ahead and look at my opponent's team. He does have the Terrakion, Bisharp. He also has a Scizor, Mandibuzz, Manectric, and an Azumarill. So as far as leads are concerned, he might lead with this Manectric, or he might lead with I'm actually thinking this is a lead. Oh, not a lead, but it's a Focus Sash Terrakion with Taunt, Stealth Rocks, and whatnot. But I'm not sure. Yeah, as far as threats are concerned, is that Manectric if he packs the same set I pack. But he decides to lead with it. I'm going to go ahead and lead with mine. I'm not sure if I should just Mega Evolve and Volt Switch. I'm just going to go ahead and not Mega Evolve and go for the Flamethrower. And I think he's making the same play. Oh, he goes for the Himpower Ice, but I do more damage because Flamethrower does more. Right here I'm going to go for the Flamethrower yet again. But that just reveals to me, sorry about that guys, but that just reveals to me that he is packing the HP Ice, which is a good thing to know, because that means I can't bring in Garchomp. So I'm going to go ahead and go for another Flamethrower here. He could predict that switch out to Terrakion. Honestly, I don't care. But he decides to Mega Evolve now, just to put for more damage output, I'm assuming. He goes for the Flamethrower, which is a good play on his part. I've been out winning the Speed Tide so far, but, you know, I can get unlucky. He actually goes on to Azumarill. Very bad play, because I'm about to go for the Volt Switch this turn and just fuck it up. Doing so much damage. Gonna be able to finish it off with Angus last year, just because I do that like a boss. Actually, I can't. He has Citrus Berry. That's bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't know if I should go for the Shadow Ball or the Iron Head. I'm probably just going to go for the Shadow Ball. He could go out to Bisharp, but honestly, I do have the Ferrothorn here. So, I'm going to go ahead and go for the... What should I go for? I don't know. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball. Fuck it. He goes for the Belly Drum. I don't know why he would do that. Let me ask him. Let me go start the timer. So yeah, so far I'm doing pretty okay, and he does go into Bisharp this turn. I could go into Keen Shield, but this thing has Defeated or Defiant, so it's like pretty pointless for me to go for that. I can make a switch into Ferrothorn. He could go for the knockoff. Oh, but he goes for the Pursuit. Very good play on his part. Very good play, because he knocks on my Angle Slash, and it just means that Terrakion... Well, I can catch Terrakion. I can't catch Terrakion on switch anymore, but it's fine. I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to... Oh, no, actually, no, I'm Manectric. This thing is actually a pretty huge threat. Don't know if I should go out into Garchomp. Oh, I do have a choice banded Garchomp here, which this thing does massive amounts of work. I'm just gonna pull that out real quick. I'm gonna be able to eat up a Sucker Punch, and if he does have any Sash, I'll potentially break it. I am. But he does go out into Mandibuzz, dodging that Earthquake. I guess not realizing that I am choice banded. I'm not sure what I should go out into. He's probably gonna go for either Toxic. He could pack Taunt, but that really does limit his move pool. He goes for the knockoff, telling me that he probably doesn't have the foul play. I can go for the lead cheat this turn, or for the SR, just because but then again, he doesn't really have any Stealth Rock weak poke. So I'm gonna go for the elite cheat. He doesn't go for the taunt. Oh fuck. So I'm not sure what I should go for. I'm just gonna go for the Gyro Ball here. He's gonna go for the Roost, scouting out my moveset. He's probably packing that Rocky Helmet. So yeah, so far he has Roost, Taunt, Knockoff, and I'm not sure what the last move is. It's probably like Defog, which is pretty standard on Mandibuzz. So I don't know what to go into. You know what? Let's calculate. Let's see how much a CB. Oh my god, this thing's being incredibly slow as usual. Let's see how much a CB. Does to Bandit Chomp here. I am Choice Bandit. Stone Edge is shit. Outrageous is oh, can't even kill it with that. I don't know what to do. Fuck. What do I do? 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 I can't go to Togekiss. I'm just gonna do that. He goes for the knockoff again. Not really gonna matter because he does have a pretty much threatening pokes to my Togekiss, so he could switch out accordingly. He could predict Thunder Wave and just switch out into Manectric right here and just dodge that. But oh, that's right. He has fucking taunt. I'm stupid. Fuck. This thing does really shut me down. Well, what I can do is I can make a switch to Pharaoh right now, predict the taunt, and switch out to my Manectric here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Just pretty much just scare him away. So pretty much I'm going to go ahead and go for the, I don't know if I should go for the T-Bolt or not. I know T-Bolt gets pretty much safe damage on everything. And I'm just going to do that, fuck it. I'm going to go for the T-Bolt, finish off this Mandibuzz. And this thing is a pretty much annoying thing on this team, so I'm not sure why he mindlessly sacks it away. But he does go out into his Scizor. Not really gonna matter. He's probably Mega Scizor with knockoff, U-turn, things like that. He goes for the U-turn. Oh, he actually banned his Scizor. Wow, that was a fraction of damage. But I'm gonna go into Quagsire. He's gonna go into Terrakion. I'm not sure if a CC will KO. Let's check. Close combat. If coming from a Scarf Terrakion, will only do about 40%. And let's see if it's banded. How much will that do? I'm at 60. What percent? 66. I'm pretty sure it won't KO, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Ooh, it's a potential KO. So let's go ahead and go for the Recover, and this will tell me whether it's the Focus Sash Terrakion I was expecting, Scarf Terrakion, or actually I can't even tell the difference unless I attack it. Or the Banded Terrakion, which is this thing. That thing would be a pretty much big threat, and it's being stupid. I wonder why. Oh, he goes for these Stealth Rocks, as I predicted. He is that Terrakion set. Gonna be able to go for the Recover here. Don't know if I should go for the Earthquake or not. I'm pretty much or the Scald. I'm just gonna go for the Scald. He goes for the Close Combat again. Not gonna do too much damage, just 52%. He's a Life Orb Terrakion. Actually, that's wow. Go for the Scald. Don't get a burn, of course, because when the fuck do I ever burn with Scald? Never. But he does get a crit here, which is I guess not really gonna matter, honestly, because oh crap. That's right, Manectric is pretty much fodder at this point. I can go out into Togekiss. No, that's cool. Don't know what to go out into. Could go into Togekiss. Manectric is pretty much fodder at this point. I think I pretty much lost the match, actually. I'm gonna go down to my Garchomp here. I think CC will be able to be safe like 80%. And I said safe too. Just wow. So he goes for the Hidden Power. He actually has Hidden Power Ice, which is pretty funny. Never see that on Terrakion, so he's probably packing that instead of the taunt. He's gonna go into his Manectric here. Honestly, not fearing if I'm scarfed or not. He's gonna be able to finish me off with Hidden Power Ice. All I got is Ferrothorn and Togekiss, and he pretty much has coverage moves on that. So that's pretty much gonna be the game right there, which is really unfortunate. I'm just gonna let him kill me. You know, I don't even know why I went for the Wish. I'm just gonna go ahead and just Air Slash or something. So yeah. How much? Yeah, dude, that freaking did 50. Yeah, there's no point in just like stalling or anything. It's pretty much pointless. And that's the game. So, got my ass handed to me by a Mega Manectric. Pretty ironic though. So I'm gonna go ahead and be able to go. Oh, I'm gonna fight another one. See, Manectric's getting. This is the second time I fight it. I don't know. Yes, it looks like Bandit Scizor, Life Orb Landorus. That looks like Elite Skarmory actually with the. Or actually, it could be dual screens because he does have this lead the Oxys, because he does have this Skarmory here. I'm not sure what he's going to lead off with. Gonna go ahead and lead off with Mega Manectric, of course. And you better hurry up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Stop being laggy. Just get in the game. Alright, so he's going to lead with Landers here. Good lead on his part. Don't know if he's Scarfed or not. Pretty much afraid if he is. Sorry about scrolling again. Don't know what I should switch on to, though. I could Mega Evolve and just Hidden Power Ice, but at the cost of Manectric, it's pretty much not worth it. Let's see how much that'll do. Let's see, Landorus. Let's say Landorus was Scarfed. Try to find it. Earth Power would be a that would desecrate me. Hidden Power Ice would be a let's see if I'm faster. Oh, but he turns out to be a Scarfed Landorus, which I should have been more careful with. But now that I know he's Scarfed, I can switch on to my Togekiss here, and then he might switch out into his Manectric, so I can pull a switch out into. God, that Manectric is such a threat. I'm gonna pull a switch on to my Angus-Slash here. It actually goes into the Skarmory. Probably want to get up hazards or something, which is pretty much the only reason why he would do that. Gonna be able to go for the Shadow Ball here, just to take out a nice 50% of his health. Look at that. That was a nice big chunk right there. I'm gonna go back on Togekiss. I'm just gonna go for the Defog here in case he wants to set up the hazards or something. He does go for the Roost, which is pretty annoying. I am just gonna go for the Wish here. Just in case he does pull out switch to Manectric, I can just go ahead and go into Angus-Slash, get a Wish off. He goes on to Scizor, which is a good play on his part. Gonna switch on to Ferrothorn here because he is my Rocky Helmet guy, and whatever move he decides to go for, I'm gonna go Sponge it, get the Wish, get the Wish, and then be able to continue off of that. He might go on to Landorus just because you can go to the Focus Blast, or I can go to Manectric. But I do have the Quagsire for that thing. It actually goes on to Haxorus, which is pretty okay play on his part. I actually haven't seen these too much, but I'm just going to be able to hit it with a Gyro Ball here. He might be DD, which is what they are, or he could be Choice Scarfed. But if he is Choice Scarfed, I'm not really sure why he just pulled it out, because he had other switch-ins. So I'm assuming he's either... I think he's a sub DD because, I guess, predicting the Leech Seed first turn, which is pretty much what standard Ferrothorns do. But he actually just goes straight away for the Dragon Dance, which I'm just going to be able to hit it with a, with a, what is that move called? A Gyro Ball here. And I'm going to pull out Togekiss because I know I can resist 2 of its stabs, and then I can scout for the third. Because he could just be a, Outrage, Dragon Claw, and Poison Jab with Dragon Dance. But he actually has Rock Slide. Good move to have there. Not really sure how much an Angus-Slash is, let's see how much it'll do. Blade, let's see, Haxorus. I actually have 44. Do I have 44? I have 147 attack. Do I really? Give me a sec, guys. 207. Okay, Shadow Sneak will do 20 to 25%. Don't know if I should switch onto that though. I'm just gonna go for the Air Slash. If he flinches, he gets actually one-shots, which is because he's Life Orb, duh. So, gonna go on to my Angus-Slash here. Already losing pokes, doing pretty bad in this laddering here. I'm pretty sure Shadow Sneak will be able to take it out. Oh, but he lives on that 1%. Oh, that is so fucking unfortunate. Just goes to show you about damage, not damage grinds, but damage rolls here. Don't know what he's gonna go on to. I can go on to my Quagsire, that is the safest play. Could also go on to, actually his Landers can just pretty much clean up the team here. Gonna go on to my, oh dude, fuck. This thing is gonna be so annoying to deal with. Just gonna go for the Scald here. Don't know why he decides to set up hazards. He is gonna pull out my Ferrothorn here. I'm just gonna go for the Leech Seed, I'm not even gonna play around. He goes for the Spikes. Not really gonna matter too much. I'm just gonna pull a switch out into Garchomp, and I'm pretty sure Banded. Let's see how much it'll do. But as you can tell, my team is not the best. So if you guys have recommendations on what I should do with it, you can go ahead and send me that. Choice Banded Outrage would do about 75%. gonna go into his Manectric. I'm gonna go into my Garchomp. I don't know if I should bluff a Scarf or not, because I'm pretty sure Garchomp would KO Mega Manectric. Because I know Landorus does. And I'm at -1. Yeah, Earthquake wouldn't even be able to KO. So I'm gonna go out into my Quagsire because this is the only true like check / counter. Well, it's really just a check to Mega Manectric that I have. He might be going for the HP Ice, which would be the best play on his part. And then the best play I could do right now is recover, as he brings something in right now. He's probably gonna bring in that annoying Skarmory here, or he can bring in Landorus. But he actually decides to fire off a second HP Ice, which I'm not sure why. I guess the better play would have been switch out. But right here I'm going to be able to go for the Scald here, because I only take about 25 to 30% from the, from the HP Ice. So now I can burn stall this thing a little bit. He's going to pull off switch out into Deoxys. Not really going to matter here. I'm going to go for the... Should I go for the Toxic, or should I switch on to Pharaoh? Yeah, I'm just going to go for the Toxic. He sets up another layer of Spikes, but honestly, I can stay in all day on this thing. I'm just going to go for another EQ here. As long as I keep my Quagsire at a good amount of health, I should be able to, you know, not lose so badly, or actually pull off a surprise victory. Just going to go into my Ferrothorn here, just set up the Seeds, just because I am going to need the extra HP. He goes on to the Landers, which I can see the logic behind that play. There's no point in me going for Protect, honestly. I could go for the Gyro Ball, but honestly, it's just not really going to work out. He goes for the Earth Power, and I do land the Seeds, thankfully. Thanks to the Seeds, I'll be able to live another Earth Power, so don't know if I should go for another Seed predicting the switch, or just go for the Gyro Ball and try to take this thing out. But he could always switch on to Manectric, because it is at a good amount of health here. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go for Protect. Okay, if he goes for another Earth Power, he might go for another Earth Power. I see no reason for him to switch out, but he goes on to Skarmory, which is actually, I wouldn't say that's the best play, simply because I'll be able to get up another Leech Seed here, and just, as he whirlwinds me away, honestly, not really going to matter too much, because no matter what he does, I'll be able to recover, unless he's like 5th gen standard, taunt Skarmory here. He's going to go back out into his Landorus. I'm going to be able to go ahead and get off a recover here. I'm pretty much forced to stay in and use Scald. Earth Power, as you can see, almost takes me out, and as you can see, I don't quite take him out, and but I do get a burn on the plus side. He does take me out with the Earth Power there, which is really unfortunate. I only have one play I can really make, is go into Ferrothorn, hit Protect, and just call that a game. So far we're 1-2, 2 being our losses, 1 being our victory. So hopefully, I can get my shit together, because I'm pretty sure so far what I've noticed is I should change my Garchomp from a Bandit to a Scarf Chomp, because in so many situations it would have come in handy. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do that right now. And how much you want to bet? Like in this next battle, I'm gonna need like what is it called? Oh, not this team. Sorry, you guys are about to see one of my other teams that are not too great. If it'll just load. Alright, here we go. We're going to go into here, and we're going to go ahead and hit Choice Scarf. Yeah, rough skin. Same amount of thing. Any other team edits I want to make? I guess lefties on Ferrothorn would be nice. I do need a better defogger, but honestly I can't really think of one right now. I could use Latias, but I do have the Garchomp holding up the dragon, and also a defensive fairy does give me benefits, so I'm not even sure if I should even have... Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm not even sure if I should have this thing and just go straight into to a Clefable, but we'll see how this next max turns out. And as you can see, he has kind of like a bulky team, barring the Greninja. He might lead with this Tyranitar just because he can, or even Deoxys. Those are his 2 main potential leads, so I'm going to go ahead and lead off with the Manectric and see what happens. And oh my god, guys, it's fucking hot right now. I am sweating and I'm sitting down and it's hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't like break my shit. He leads with the T-Tar, which is a good lead on his part. He's just obviously gonna lead with Stealth Rocks. Like, there's no other thing he would go for. I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch and make the safe play into Garchomp. I can EQ because he does have no levitators, which is always good to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. So I'm gonna go into my Garchomp, and if he goes for the Ice Beam, I swear to fucking God, oh my fucking God, what the fuck? That was like, I made a safe play too. I guess the better play would have been to go out into Angus last year, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Well, actually, yeah, it does. I'm gonna go for the Iron Head. He could go into the Ferrothorn here, but an abundance of Angus Slashers have been Swords Dance. He actually makes the play to Venusaur, which is a good play on his part. Iron Head will be a 2 KO from where he's at. I could go for the King Shield, or I can go for the Shadow Ball. And honestly, I'm more tempted to go for the for the Shadow Ball, but I'm just gonna go for the safe King Shield here. He might go for the Synthesis, which is what the standard play things would do. But he actually goes for the Earthquake, and if he goes for the Earthquake, he's gonna activate my weakness policy, which is gonna enable me to get a, for sure KO here. Just gonna be able to hit him with a Shadow Ball real quick. I do get a Spike Deck Drop, and right here, I'm actually not gonna predict the Earthquake again. I'm actually gonna predict the Synthesis. But it actually goes for the Swords Dance, and I'm gonna go ahead and be able to finish this thing off with the Shadow Ball, which is one annoyance off his team, which is always good. But it does leave my, Angus Lash open to hits. Let's see. Okay, so he has Mega Venusaur. Probably has Hazard Deoxys. Then that makes. Oh, sorry, I can't talk. That makes this thing Scarf Tar. I'm assuming this is probably Scarf Tar. Defensive Ferrothorn, Standard Greninja, and so he goes on to his Ferrothorn here. I could go on to Manectric, predicting the hazards, and just scare him away with a Flamethrower and go for the Volt Switch, which is honestly the play I want to make, because it'd be pretty pointless to bring in my own Ferrothorn and go for my own hazards when I want to defog his away. But as you can see, a big indicator that he's going to switch out next turn is he went for the Leech Seed and not the Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to go ahead and just Volt Switch out of here. If he doesn't decide to switch out, I can just pull out my Ferrothorn, it's fine. I do have alternatives I can do. Because this game's all about how well you can predict someone, and if you're wrong, how well you can adapt to it. He actually goes on to the Deoxys here. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, and if it has red card, it'd be... Yeah, okay, it doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Angus Slash again. Angus Slash is a pretty big threat, just because Shadow Ball, or nothing really wants to take a Shadow Ball. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. God, I said that name already 3 times. Yeah, I'm going to hit him with the Shadow Ball here. It's going to probably do... I don't even know how much it's going to do, to be honest. Like, maybe 50%. But he actually goes for the Calm Mind, which... Wow, I did not expect that. So that makes him recover. Calm Mind recover. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... should I hit him with the Iron Head, or should I hit him with the... I'm going to hit him with the Iron Head, see what it does. Pretty sure... Oh, it does... Low Durry is physically defensive. And this thing's pretty much be annoying. I am going to go into my Quagsire right here, just because Quagsire is unaware. And he's my go-to guy in case somebody decides to be an asshole and set up like 16 times. Which... I do prefer the Clefable over the Quagsire, simply because a lot of people like to set up over on top of Clefable, because they never really know what set I am. But anyways, I'm going to make a switch back into my Manectric here. He's going to go for the Stealth Rocks, which tells me I can go ahead and Flamethrower here. He might switch out, honestly, but I can Volt Switch, because I'm faster than this whole team. Barring that potentially Scarf Kyurem, but this probably is Scarf Tar. And I don't take him out, which is stupid. But yeah, he misses the Leech Seed, which is really unfortunate. And I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, just because I'll be able to switch on to my Ferrothorn here and just take it on even better. And I don't want my Manectric having, what do you call it? Leech Seed up. It actually goes for the Protect here, and this is just evidence that he might preserve his Ferrothorn for later, but he actually doesn't. Just gonna go into my own Ferrothorn, it's fine. Whether he decides to go for the Garrow Ball or the Leech Seed, not really gonna matter all too much. I am gonna just stay in here and just what should I go for? I should go for the Leech Seed. Yeah, I should go for that. I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed on the predicted switch. I am assuming this is Scarf Tar just because of the way his team's set up here. So I'm going to go ahead and Protect here. He might have the Flamethrower or the Fire Punch. But I don't usually see Scarf Tars with that. He already showed me Ice Beam, which tells me that he probably doesn't have that move, but it's never hurts to be safe. It never hurts to be safe here. I go for the Protect. He goes for the Fire Blast, which is Ooh, scary play. So right here I'm going to go ahead and make a switch into... I don't know what I should switch on to. I could switch on to my Togekiss here, just absorb the hit, go for the defog. He actually decides to switch out into his Ferrothorn. I go into my Togekiss here. And how much of the Air Slash do to... You know what, I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Air Slash here. Hopefully I get a flinch. Okay, I get a flinch. And yeah, so he's pretty much going to protect this turn, which is pretty much the thing you would want to do if you're in this situation. I'm just going to go ahead and go for another Air Slash. Hopefully I get max damage here and get another flinch. But yeah, he's pretty much just going to opt to switch out next turn, or just sack his Ferrothorn altogether. He does go for the protect. Again, not really going to matter. He's one of those guys, I should call it. But if he gets min damage, I think he'll live. But he just has to go for the protect, doesn't get it, and I'm able to take out his Ferrothorn there. So that's one huge annoyance out of the way, which means my Manectric can freely just spam Volt Switch now without fearing the Ferrothorn to come in. But I guess the better play would be to go out. Actually, he has a number of things he can do. He can go out into Greninja, he can go out into Karam here, he can go out into, you know, Scarftar. This is just a plethora of things he can do. Hold on, guys. Let's see how much I'm at. Actually, I don't know how long it's been recording. I think I'll do like one more match after this, and then we'll see what happens. So he goes on to the Greninja here, which I am Spec Def here, and oh, he actually has the rock. He has actually a physical Greninja, which I barely see here in the ladder. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go for the protect here, as he's probably gonna go for he goes for another Rock Slide here, and I'm not really sure if I switch out into Angoslash, take the hit, or I should switch out to my own Ferrothorn. Since he is physical, he's probably packing Power Punch, Rock Slide, Waterfall, and maybe U-Turn, because U-Turn with Power Punch never really hurts. But I'm just gonna go ahead and switch on to my Manectric here, knowing that he's physically offensive. I can pretty much get the Intimidate off and sponge whatever hit he wants to go for. He goes for the Rock Slide, and as you can see, it does about 43%. Of course, I am faster since I'm a Manectric, unless he's Scarf Greninja, which I never really see. So hopefully he's not Scarf Greninja, because if he's Scarf Greninja, he could potentially take me out, depending on damage rolls right now. Yeah, so it goes back onto his Deoxys here. Not really gonna matter. I'm just gonna go out into... Yeah, I'm gonna go out to my Angoslash here, just because he's either forced to recover or go for Calm Mind. Either way, it's gonna be a two-shotter. Hopefully it's a two-shotter actually. So I guess the thing you might go for the recover, and then he might go for the Calm Mind the next turn. But as you can see, he's pretty much just... I'm gonna just keep spamming Shadow Ball. He goes for the T-Bolt, not gonna do too much damage. Ooh, gets the Parallax and gets me paralyzed. Wow, that is the most annoying thing. Ah, fucking hacks. Fucking hacks, man. This is just how hacks work against you, man. It's just hacks never really wants to work with you. It always wants to work against you. Which I'll take it. But I'm gonna go ahead and be able to knock it out with a Shadow Ball here. Yeah, since this thing is paralyzed, it's pretty much done. I'm pretty much debating to swap Togekiss for not a defogger, but for Clefable, just to get an unaware core going. And also because it will be hard to break my team, or harder, just because Togekiss is really weak to hazards, and he's the only one. It's just, yeah. So I'm gonna go for the King Shield here. Hopefully he goes for the... He decides to snack on me and crunch, or he might go for the Fire Blast actually, because judging up, but I do get paralyzed. He hits me with a Dark Pulse, and I'm actually starting to think this thing is not Scarf Tar when it's probably Specs Tar. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh god, dude, this is horrible. I'm gonna go to my Ferrothorn here. I'm gonna go for the Gara Ball. Doesn't even matter. He might just switch out to what do you call it? Greninja here. Switching out to Karam Black isn't a very smart play, just because a Gara Ball would do a crap ton of damage, and if I had up hazards, it'd probably be the KO there. But hopefully, he makes his play. Alright, yeah. He goes on to Karam Black, and again, I don't understand this play, because like, I'm going to be able to take a huge chunk out of his health. Gonna go ahead and just sack Togekiss. Actually, I'm gonna go for the protect, then sack Togekiss. Because Togekiss doesn't look like it'll be doing too much work. I mean, it could do work against Tyranitar, but it's not really gonna matter too much in the end. So I'm not sure what kind of Kiromi he's running. Just by the looks of it, he could be sub. Oh, he looks choiced. He looks choiced. So I'm gonna go into my Togekiss just to sack that. Honestly, I don't really care that he predicted that. Gonna go into my Mega Manectric in case he wants to go into Greninja or Tyranitar. Not really gonna matter. And hopefully I don't lose. Oh, God. Yeah, so he goes on to Tyranitar here. If he has Scarftar, I still outspeed, even though he's like Tamed or something. Just because that's how fast Mega Manectric is. Because like this thing is insanely fast. Just gonna go out into my Quagsire here, just because Quagsire is pretty much the biggest or the best thing I have against this. And I'm just gonna spam Scold, because why the hell not? And if he decides to bring in Greninja and go for the or just bring in Greninja, he'll be able. He has to take Scold to the face, but he actually decides to stay in, and I'm actually gonna go pull up my Mega Manectric here and just spam Thunderbolt, and I think that's the game, unless like he pulls out some like some weird poke right now. So hopefully I won the game. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers, because if this thing is like Sash Greninja and he goes for the waterfall, it's gonna suck. Oh, he said GG, so I think he knows I won. Water sure you can. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, he actually gets a kill on my. Okay. Turn of events here. So he's gonna go for the Water Shoryuken. He looks like he's choice just because he keeps spamming Water Shoryuken. Which is it banded? It could be banded. I don't even know. I'm just gonna go for the Leech Seed here and stall him out slowly. I think I'm actually gonna speed this part up in the video. I'm not even sure, to be honest with you guys. But I'm gonna go for the Gyro Ball, and as you can see, that does a fuck ton of damage. Wait a minute, he outsped, right? Yeah, he outsped. He's Scarf Greninja. That's a Scarf Greninja. Wow, I was completely wrong. I look like an idiot. I'm just kidding. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more match, and the match is gonna have a Clefable instead of a Togekiss. So after this match, I'm gonna pause it, do the switch, and then I'm gonna get back to you guys right now. So yeah. So far we're 2-2, and this will be the tiebreaker. And hold on, hopefully I can pause it. Yeah. So. Alright, so I decided not to swap out Togekiss and end the recording here, just because I did reach a 30-minute mark and I don't want to, drag it out for like an hour or two. So if you guys enjoy, just leave a like, rate, comment, subscribe, and always just give me suggestions on what to do, kind of what to upload. Also look forward to an LP or more details. I'm probably not going to do it next upload, but maybe the upload after, just depending on what happens and how my channel is doing, because I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded. But I'm just going to end the rant here, and have a good day, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe.